What's happening, Hardscapers? Here at the Equip Expo. I'm going to be showing you around. Let's get into this.
Okay, H&A. I did not have any plans to actually go this year. And then on Sunday night, my wife and I decided, let's hop in the car and let's go. We booked an Airbnb. We brought our 2 dogs with us. And we drove down 9 hours to get to H&A Tuesday late at night. And so Wednesday was a half day at H&A from 12 to 5. And Thursday was a long full day full of events all the way until the evening. I wanted to go to really meet and put a face to the Instagram handle, the name, or the Zoom interviews that I've done for 4 years now with the podcast, to be able to meet people that I've talked to online for 4 years, as well as to meet the vendors and new vendors and to make connections with that. So I had a very specific game plan as to who I wanted to meet and the vendor booths that I wanted to go to while I was there, as well as I didn't have time to really plan what content I wanted to shoot while I was there. I did get a few videos that we'll be releasing on the I Am a Hardscaper YouTube channel, which will be cool to check out. Hopefully this week I'll be publishing 2 videos from our time at H&A there. But Wednesday was more about getting a lay of the land. It is a big show. H&A, or Equip, this expo, is broken up into the landscaping portion, a small hardscape portion, though it's not too small. And then they added a west wing, which we didn't realize till that last day there, and we checked out, which also has more hardscape, it seems. And then a large outdoor area for demos and to play around with equipment, which is probably the coolest thing about this show. And I didn't have any time to actually play on the equipment. Thursday was a larger day. Thursday morning, we went to the morning show that Naylor Taliaferro at LCR Media puts on there. And that is 3 back-to-back podcasts recorded. So they had, Naylor went first with his LCR Media podcast. And then Caleb Amon of Kid Contractor Podcast went next. And then finally, Paul Jameson of the Green Industry Podcast went after that. I did get a question in for Caleb's podcast.
Caleb, I like the intro music. I think I've heard it somewhere before, but I'm just joking.
My joke didn't quite land for that, but I did get to ask a question with 10 seconds remaining to them and did get a quick answer from Caleb there.
What's the worst piece of advice you've ever been given, or the right advice at the wrong time in your business? And this is not a quick question, so feel free to maybe I'll ask you on another time.
Thank you, Mike. Let's there.
And then we explored the floor. So from about 9:30 till about 4:30, we walked around this convention center and got to meet a lot of great people.
Here with Brian Fullerton Unfiltered, Brian's Lawn Maintenance on YouTube. Brian, really cool to kind of run into you here.
In the flesh, bro.
At a hardscape booth. Is he getting into hardscapes?
Look, low-key, I would love to get into hardscaping. It intimidates the snot out of me. I envy and am jelly of what all you guys do out there. All you men out there, they're lifting bricks and making these awesome patios and outdoor living spaces. I'm a mow and blow guy. I'm always looking at the designs that you guys do at all these properties that I get the service for maintenance, you know. But I'll tell you guys what, H&A is booming this year. I go look at Mike all the time for one of the go-to guys for hardscaping and helping me keep up to date. And guilty pleasure, Not Your Finest Hour podcast. Might be a closet listener, but I can't promote it, can't not promote it. Maybe see if it's for you.
Awesome. What's new this year? Because you've been here many, many years.
Yeah.
What's new this year as opposed to other years? And what do you got to look forward to here?
A lot of companies in 21 dropped a lot of product because they sandbagged because of the COVID year when Equip got postponed. But most of you guys know life cycles for businesses and products is every 5 or 7 years. So some of them are now starting to come out with additional new stuff. Last year was kind of a flat show in terms of what's new. But a lot of the brands have new products, so that's really, really cool. So new mowers, new trimmers, new edgers, new brands that you didn't see last year. So a lot of cool stuff. Exmark, Skag. I'm in the turf side of things, so those are always cool to look at. But dude, I haven't even seen half the show. I haven't even seen a tenth of the show. It's huge.
Brian, I don't know how you do this, man. My arm's getting tired. Where can our audience go find out more about you?
Fullerton Unfiltered Podcast, Brian's Lawn Maintenance YouTube, and Launchpreneur Academy if you guys need help with starting a lawn maintenance business. But thanks so much, brother.
Brian, thanks a lot, man.
Hey, I got you, man. All right. Awkward turtle.
beautiful.
And then walking around the convention center, meeting lots of people there on the floor, just running into people, and also being able to meet vendors. Not much to say from this, just learning about new products on the market. One thing that stands out, because I love my Grabos, that handheld vacuum unit, they do have a high flow model coming out in the new year.
This is the new Grabo high flow model coming out in February. Works on porous materials like pavers, soft cut foam seal here. Face plate comes out and you got the smaller footprint, same seal as these.
I got a demo from the guys at the Romex booth, which was really awesome. The Trass bed, got to see how that was installed. For the most part, not a lot of new products that I really got to spend a lot of time with. A lot of these things I've seen at least online before. And it was more so just about meeting people, I would say, for that full day. And seeing as many vendors as possible there. Which is a theme of this whole thing, is the community portion. And then that brings me just to why I went to the show. I went to just for the community, really. Anything at Equip or H&A, you can seek out yourself in your local area. There's more than likely some sort of expo or some sort of conference that's not too far away from you they can make the trip to, which is a much shorter trip likely than going to Kentucky, at least for us. You can ask for demos of equipment from the manufacturers. You can seek out anything that you can that's at this conference, at least the physical products and new things. You can ask for demos, you can seek out these conferences, but what you can't get is a conglomeration of everybody coming into Kentucky for this convention, and to be able to see so many familiar faces, or to just meet people if you're just starting out in this community. And it was great that people came up to me and got to meet them, and they've been following online, or I've been following them. Just being able to put a face to the handle was just a great experience, and I wouldn't have been able to do that elsewhere. That was the one time of the 1 year where most people try to make the trip down, and that is the reason why I wanted to go. And it's a very consistent theme throughout everybody that I ask why they come to H&A, that they come for the community.